Hi there, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of Scratch Golf Academy. I'm at the beautiful club at Mediterra, Naples, Florida. Today's subject, overcoming golf's most common faults. First mistake I see a lot of is the club going to the inside there. Watch Francisco Molinari, British Open champ a few years ago. Club stays much more in front of his hands. And what's really happening is the golfer on the left is just taking the club away. The golfer on the right, Francisco, is engaging his body and his club is reacting to that. Let's have a quick look from the front view. We'll go with Justin Thomas, and if we look at him there, hey, everything's kind of moving together. Trunk and clubs, not like the club doesn't have any motion, but as he gets to the side of his pant leg there, let's say, with his hands more or less, that club is looking in front of him. So let's look at two mental pictures and then two drills to sort this out. So believe me, you are going to be a more consistent and much more powerful player if the club is reacting to you in the golf swing. If you're just moving the end of it, as I say, both of those two are going to go downhill. So here's a couple of mental pictures. Let me take a club head out of my back pocket. Now picture, I'm just going to place it against my palm. Picture, say, a cardboard box and I have to smash that box or whack it with this club head. Am I just going to take the club back? Much less am I going to take it back behind me. No, I'm going to load up so I can really whack the box that way. So you're trying to store energy from here and let the club react to that. Next picture, you may not have a face magnet, but you don't really need one. It's just the sense that with no manipulation, if I get this sort of sequence right, that when I get past this leg here, more or less that magnet, that club face, the club shaft, if you like, is looking in front of me. Don't turn it straight away from the golf ball. Okay, drill number one for this. I love this one. No ball, club maybe 4 or 5 inches off the ground. Put the trail hand flat against the front of the grip end of the club and engaging your body a little bit. Just go again, just a little bit beyond this trail leg, and you'll start to feel how the club, how the right palm mirrors where the club should feel. I like the hand on top because it keeps this left hand nice and close to you as you go back. Let's have a look at drill number two. Okay, drill number two, get a claw putting grip, regular golf left hand grip. Most of you have likely tried this, and make some little baby swings here. It's almost impossible to manipulate the club inside when you do that. Now, as you do this, don't shift your weight. You're trying, if you picture this, trying to engage your body this way, trying to get some movement here, but put the claw grip on it, go extra, extra smooth, and literally just chip a couple of balls forward like that, and start to get the feeling, number one, how the club's staying out in front of my hands, number two, how it's reacting to this pivot. Okay, pitfall number two, or problem number two that I see, thrusting the club down, not letting it react to the body. You can see the overall theme here. Take the club back, hit with the club, versus what the elite players do. The club reacts to them both in the takeaway and in the downswing. Now, I'm going to show you on video briefly here two things that when you film yourself on the phone, these should be checkpoints for you. And if you're in error here, you know you're in a problem and you need this drill I'm going to show you. So the first of our checkpoints will be when you're filming yourself straight on, roughly arms horizontal. Just check where the club is. Now I've ghosted two images over the top. This is Lydia Ko. This will give you a good mental picture. In your downswing, you should always see the club closer to your body, as it's significantly there in the downswing than it was in the backswing. Now, hey, no question she has shifted some weight, but you'll still see her arms are closer to her, her wrists are more cocked. So if in the downswing your swing is as wide or wider than it was in the backswing, it's out here somewhere, you know you're at fault there. So let's have a look at our other checkpoint here, and let's go with Billy Horschel. How about that? And let's pick an amateur player. We'll go with this fella here. So if we take them both to the top of the backswing, let's move him over a bit. Stop right there. Reasonably similar backswings here. That's right, kind of why I chose them. Let's mark golf ball to club head for both. Many golfers directly at the ball. That's not what you want. That's not what should be happening. The arm should just fall significantly under that and more behind you. Okay, short iron, tee the ball up a little bit. I've got it even a bit higher than I would on a par 3. Picture this, again, back to that analogy of hitting the box. If it was just with my hand, would I possibly move my hand first? Absolutely not. I'd react with my body, then hit with the hand. And you would too if you're in that context. So here's the drill I want you to do. Practice swing first, just maybe 2/3 of a backswing, hands about opposite, let's say chest high here. And I want you can bump your weight a bit, but literally let the club just drop and hit the ground. And it has to hit it back more in line with your heel. That's where my arm is here. So literally let it just drop. and then on the third or fourth one, feel that movement you'd have against a box, but your hands do no more than drop in there behind you. I'll hit one here in a moment. You have to be your own official, so to speak. You have to decide, once I've done these practice swings a few times, when I did give myself the message to hit the ball, did I feel a little bit of a angst and get the club towards the ball, or was able to totally relax and let it happen? Let's see it here. So here we go. One little caution: when you let this drop, don't let your trail side drop. Just let the club drop to the ground. Okay, I've got the feeling. Now a little dynamics, and then through I go. Great drill. Probably with a plastic ball you could do this at home. Once you discover this feel, and it's certainly easier if you get the takeaway right, it will be magic for your golf game, I'm convinced. Camp out with it and go back to it. I'll answer any questions or comments I can get to below. Hope this helps you.